Okay, so AI, remember all that hype around ChatGPT?
Yeah,
It felt like it was going to change everything.
it did.
But what if we were just scratching the surface?
Hmm.
Today's deep dive is going to blow your mind.
Okay.
We're looking at material from Wendy Kieran, and
Yeah.
she's saying
Yeah.
that just prompting AI like we do with ChatGPT
Right.
might be so last year.
Interesting.
She thinks we've been looking in the wrong place.
Okay.
The real potential is in AI agents,
Wow.
like AI that can think for itself.
Okay, so what led her to this conclusion?
Well, she started out just like a lot of us,
Okay.
frustrated with trying to get AI to do what you want.
Right.
Endless prompting and tweaking,
Yeah, I've been there.
and it just wasn't efficient.
So she was looking for a better way.
Yeah, and she realized that the problem wasn't the prompts themselves.
Yeah.
It was the lack of context.
Ah, I see.
AI was powerful, but it was operating in a vacuum, just responding to commands without understanding the bigger picture.
Okay, so what did she do?
She envisioned AI that wasn't just reactive,
Okay.
but proactive AI that could learn and adapt
Right.
and come up with solutions on its own.
And that's where AI agents come in.
Exactly. AI agents are like the next level of AI assistants.
Interesting.
They're not just tools, they're more like strategic partners.
Okay, I like that.
So they can take on a task and run with it,
Right.
learn from their successes and failures, and just keep getting better.
Okay, that makes sense. But how are these AI agents actually different from what we're already using?
Like ChatGPT,
Yeah.
Wendy lays it all out in her material.
Okay.
She compares traditional prompting with her AI agent platform,
Which is called
EmpowerAI.
EmpowerAI. Okay.
And the differences are pretty amazing.
Yeah, I'm looking at the table she included in her materials.
Yeah.
And it highlights how AI agents are just better.
On things like efficiency,
Right.
scalability,
Mm-hmm.
even the quality of the output.
It's like, instead of spending all this time refining prompts, you're teaching the AI agent to understand what you need,
Exactly.
and then it can work on its own.
And that frees up a ton of time and energy.
Right. So then you can focus on other things.
Like the bigger picture.
Yeah.
The strategic stuff.
Makes sense. And you can scale your efforts much more effectively.
Exactly. Instead of being limited by how many prompts you can write,
Right.
you have an AI agent that can handle tons of tasks at the same time.
And it can adapt to new challenges.
It's not about replacing human creativity.
Right.
It's about amplifying it.
That's a good way to put it.
AI agents free us up to focus on the creative vision
Yeah.
while they take care of the execution and the optimization.
So it's kind of like having a team of super efficient assistants
Yeah.
who anticipate your needs,
Right.
learn from your feedback, and always deliver the best results.
That's the idea. And Wendy isn't just talking about this.
Okay.
She actually built a platform called EmpowerAI
Right.
that's designed to use these AI agents for business,
And she says it can do some funny, amazing things.
like saving time and cutting costs,
Yeah.
even exceeding what you thought was possible in terms of output quality.
One of the most interesting things she highlights is cost savings.
Okay, so tell me more about that.
Well, because Empower AI automates so many tasks, it can potentially reduce staffing costs,
Wow.
minimize training expenses, and even help avoid costly human errors.
Okay, so that's something any business owner would want to hear more about.
Definitely.
Let's dig into those cost-saving benefits.
Okay.
How does EmpowerAI actually deliver on those promises?
Yeah, let's break it down. So first, let's think about staffing costs.
Got it.
You've got recruitment salaries, benefits, all of that.
Yeah, the whole 9 yards.
Exactly. And empower AI by automating those tasks. It can reduce the need for as many employees.
Okay, so it's not about replacing jobs.
Right.
But maybe rethinking how those jobs are done.
Exactly. You might need fewer people overall.
Right.
Or maybe those people can focus on higher level tasks.
That makes sense. And what about training?
Oh, yeah, that's another big one.
Bringing a new employee up to speed
Takes forever.
costs a lot of money.
And with AI agents,
Yeah.
the learning curve is built into the system. They're constantly refining their processes,
Right.
becoming more and more efficient.
And then there's human error.
Yes. Everyone makes mistakes.
But those mistakes can be costly,
Absolutely.
especially in a business setting.
And that's where AI's precision comes in.
Okay.
AI agents are designed to follow instructions and execute tasks with incredible accuracy.
So minimizing those errors.
Exactly. Minimizing those costly errors.
Okay, so I'm starting to see the potential here.
Good.
But let's be real.
Okay.
Not every business is going to feel comfortable just handing over these critical tasks to AI.
I understand that there's still a lot of fear and skepticism around AI.
Right, people are worried about losing their jobs.
Yeah, and that's understandable.
So what does Wendy say to people who are hesitant?
Well, she emphasizes that EmpowerAI is built with a human-centered design philosophy. It's not about AI taking over.
Okay.
It's about AI and humans working together.
So like a partnership.
Exactly. The AI agents handle what they're best at,
Okay.
which frees up humans to focus on what we do best.
Like creativity, empathy, complex decision-making.
Exactly. It's like having a super-powered team member
Right.
who never gets tired, never complains, and is always learning and improving.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
And Wendy also makes it clear that you don't need to be a tech genius to use EmpowerAI.
Not at all. It's designed to be user-friendly
Okay.
and accessible no matter what your technical background is.
So you don't need to know how to code or anything.
Nope.
Okay, so let's say a business is interested.
Right.
They see the potential cost savings.
Yeah.
And they're intrigued by this whole AI agent thing. What's their next step?
Well, Wendy offers a solution.
Okay.
It's not just software. It's a platform called EmpowerAI, built around a specific methodology.
Okay.
She outlines a 16-step workflow.
Wow, 16 steps.
Yeah, to make sure each AI agent is customized to the needs of the business.
So it's not one size fits all.
No, not at all.
You're not just buying some generic AI agent.
Nope. Each AI agent is tailored to the specific goals, challenges, and processes of the business.
So it's really about integrating AI into what's already working.
Right, and amplifying it.
And that customization extends to the support you get, right?
Absolutely. You're not left to figure it out on your own.
Okay, good, because I was going to ask about that.
You're partnering with Wendy's team, who are experts in AI and how to implement these agents effectively.
So, okay, it all sounds great in theory.
Sure.
But does it actually work?
That's the million-dollar question, right?
Yeah, show me the receipts.
Well, Wendy wouldn't be making these claims if she didn't have the proof.
Okay.
She includes several testimonials from real businesses who have seen amazing results using EmpowerAI.
Right, let's hear about these success stories.
One that stands out is Lorna Gale.
Okay, and who is she?
She's a somatic sexologist and speaker.
Okay.
And she was struggling to manage the admin side of her business.
Oh, I can relate to that.
It was taking time away from her clients.
Yeah.
So she implemented EmpowerAI.
Yeah.
And she was blown away by the results.
What did she say?
She said it felt like a huge weight had been lifted off her shoulders.
Wow.
She could finally focus on her clients, knowing that the AI agents were taking care of all those tedious tasks.
That's exactly what we were talking about before.
Right. It's about freeing up human potential to focus on what we do best.
Okay, so what about other success stories?
Another one is Sean Moat.
Okay.
He's a social media marketing specialist. And he was actually hesitant about AI at first.
Yeah, I can see why.
He was worried it would be too complicated.
Right.
But Wendy's guidance and the user-friendliness of EmpowerAI allowed him to create a custom AI agent for one of his clients.
And did it work?
Sean was over the moon about it.
Wow.
He said it was like having an extra team member, working around the clock generating content, analyzing data, and optimizing campaigns.
Okay, so those are some pretty compelling stories.
Yeah.
But let's zoom out for a second.
Okay.
We've been focusing a lot on the business benefits of EmpowerAI. But Wendy also talks about something more personal.
Yes, her own journey with AI.
Right, and it adds a really interesting human dimension to all of this.
Definitely.
So tell me about that.
Well, Wendy reveals that she struggled with dyslexia growing up.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and it made written communication really challenging for her.
I can imagine.
So she discovered that AI could actually help her overcome those challenges. She started using AI for writing, editing, and communication.
And that helped her express herself more clearly and confidently.
Exactly. It's a powerful reminder that AI isn't just about business.
Right.
It's about empowering individuals to achieve their full potential.
And breaking down barriers.
Yes. Creating a more inclusive world.
I love that.
Yeah.
And Wendy's story is a great example of that.
It's also a reminder that AI is ultimately a tool created by humans.
Yeah, to solve human problems.
And that brings us to a really important point.
Okay.
The ideal scenario isn't AI replacing humans.
Right.
It's AI empowering humans.
It's about finding that perfect blend.
Yes, human expertise and AI capabilities.
Like a true partnership.
Exactly. But that raises an interesting question.
Okay.
If AI is getting this capable, are there any downsides?
What are the potential risks of relying so heavily on AI agents?
Yeah, it's like anything else, too much of a good thing, you know?
Oh, it can backfire.
And we've seen that happen.
Like with social media.
Yeah, I'd
Or
say
automation in certain industries.
it's easy to get carried away.
And we don't want to end up in a situation where
Wow.
we've basically outsourced our critical thinking skills.
Or become so dependent on AI that we can't function without it.
Exactly. So how do we walk that tightrope? How do we embrace AI's potential,
Right.
but also safeguard our own human capabilities?
Well, I think it starts with awareness. Being conscious of the potential downsides.
Yeah.
The ways that over-reliance on AI could, diminish our own skills.
Or even lead to unintended biases.
That's a big one.
Yeah, because these AI agents, they're learning from us.
Exactly.
So if we're not careful, we could be perpetuating those biases.
Or even creating new ones.
It's a huge responsibility.
It is.
It's like raising a child.
That's a good way to put it.
You have to guide them, teach them,
Right.
and make sure they're developing in a way that's beneficial.
Not harmful.
Exactly.
Or
So it's not just about the technology itself.
Right.
It's about the human element.
the intention.
Yeah, the intention
Yeah.
behind how we create and use these AI agents.
We have to remember that AI is a tool at the end of the day.
And like any tool, it can be used for good or for bad.
And that's why these conversations are so important.
I agree.
We need to be talking about the ethical implications of AI,
Absolutely.
the potential risks,
Uh-huh.
and the steps we can take to make sure it's used responsibly. It's not about being afraid of AI or trying to stop innovation.
It's about being thoughtful,
All right.
having an informed approach.
And ultimately, it's about giving people the power
Yeah,
to make their own decisions about how they want to use AI.
in their lives and in their work.
Exactly.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into AI agents, I think the main takeaway is this.
Okay.
We're on the verge of something really transformative.
Definitely.
AI agents have the potential to change everything.
The way we work, the way we create, the way we live.
But it's up to us to make sure that this change is a positive one.
I agree.
We need to approach AI with curiosity, responsibility, and a commitment to using it for good.
To make the world a better place.
Exactly. And if this deep dive has sparked your curiosity, keep exploring.
There's a whole world out there
A whole universe of possibilities.
waiting to be discovered.
Thanks for joining us.